and welcome to episode 5 of Tone's Talk Show. I'm your host, ToneFrance, and on today's episode, we're going to learn how many crimes has Richard committed, why is Evan afraid of Mickey Mouse, and what is Trevor's favorite soccer team, and so much more. We had over 1,000 questions submitted, and of course, I can't answer all of them. So, if your question wasn't answered on this episode, leave a comment down below and maybe it'll get answered on episode 6. Our first question comes from Sid and Ayush, who asks, how do you come up with your video ideas? Do you get inspired or are they completely original? Well, the answer to that question is sort of both. Some videos are inspired by real events in my life. Whenever something happens in real life that I think would make good video content, I always make sure to write it down in my notes app on my phone. And then I'll look back at my notes and see that video idea and then maybe make the video. But let's be honest, a lot of my videos are pretty crazy and would not happen in real life. Like Mission Breakout and Mission Break-In, those never actually happened. They're just kind of ideas that I came up with. So yeah, some of my videos are inspired by real events, but most of my videos are completely original ideas that pop up in my head. The next question is a two-parter from Planes Are Fun. They want to know when I started making YouTube videos, and how do I have so many Lego sets? Well, I've been trying this YouTube thing for a very, very long time. Since 2011. That's over 10 years. And pretty much all of my videos from when I was younger were complete flops. And that's why they're privated, so no one can see them except for me. And it's probably better that way. But here's something you might not have known. This is not actually the first time I tried Tone's Talk Show. Oh no, I tried Tone's Talk Show way back in 2011 when I was 11 years old. Here's a clip from it.
Hello, and welcome to Tone's Talk Show. Today, our guest star is Kimmy. Her problem is she thinks she's a unicorn. Lame. Come on over, Kimmy. So Kimmy, what's your problem?
Yeah, you can see why all of those videos are private now. I don't want anyone seeing those. Plus, I might have said something that could get me in YouTube jail. I don't know, I was 11. I got in YouTube jail before, I do not want to be in it again. The answer to the Lego question is simple. I'm 24 years old. I've been collecting Lego for pretty much all of my life. So that's over 20 years of collecting. I also worked at the Lego store for like 3 years, and when you work at the Lego store, you get 50% off all their Lego sets. So a lot of the new Legos in my collection are actually from when I worked at the Lego store. The next question kind of relates to the YouTube question from earlier. Jay Spocky wants to know what happened to the pug from the first video. Well, that was my first dog, Pugsley, and she is now in doggy heaven. But she did live a very long time for a pug. She was like 17 years old when she died. Staying on the topic of pets, 4K Kid asks, if I were to get a pet, what would I want? Well, I currently have a lot of cats. You've seen a couple of them in my videos, but I would really love to get another dog, and my favorite type of dog right now is an Italian Greyhound. They're tiny little dogs that are so cute, plus they're Italian, and I'm Italian, so it just works. Duckman asks, yo Tone, where do you get the shirt for the main character? Well, that old shirt is from the old merch site, and that site hasn't been around since 2020. It's been a long time since I sold merch. But now we have a new merch site. ToneFrance.shop. You can get a shirt and hat just like the main character, and you can get Trevor's hat too. You can also get Richard's sweatshirt, which that one has been a very popular seller. But keep your eyes peeled on my merch site because you never know what other character costumes might pop up. Hint, hint. Hold on a second. The shirt and hat that you sell on the merch site is not the same as this. I know, but that old stuff that you're wearing is so outdated. Plus, it's also a ripoff of Captain America, and I don't want to get sued by Marvel. And the hat that he's wearing is a Mario hat, and I do not want to get sued by Nintendo either. So we're making a change. Oh, I see. Our wardrobe team has your new hat and shirt in the back. Go try them on. Okay. I know it's sad to see the old stuff go, but it is definitely time for a change. Starting this week, some characters are going to have very, very small wardrobe changes, but it's for the better. This way now you guys at home can match with what my characters are wearing. Okay, I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the new and improved Tone! I like this. It looks like the old, but it also looks new. That was the plan. Now sit down. We've got some questions for you, you good-looking son of a gun. Okay, ask away. MAF120 asks, what's your favorite Lego set? I have a lot of favorites, but the coolest one in my collection has gotta be the Haunted House. I love how detailed it is on the outside and the inside. Plus, it doubles as a drop tower. You can't beat that. That one is super cool. All right, next question. Roblox Games asks, what happened to your sister? She lives with my dad. She and my mom got in a big fight a few years ago. Interesting. Antonio asks if you're ever gonna get your cousin a new puppet. I've been considering it. He's been so lonely without a shark puppet. His birthday is coming up, so maybe I'll get him something. That would be nice. Speaking of your cousin, Rip Kaido Reacts on Ninjago asks, how do you stay sane because your cousin Little Johnny and your mom are both insane? Well, I'm glad I'm not the only person who thinks that. I guess I just have a lot of patience. It could be worse though. Evan could be my brother. That's true. Speaking of Evan, the Everything channel asks, who would you rather be stuck in a room with, Evan or Trevor? Ooh, that's a tough one. They're both so annoying, but I think Evan would be a little bit more annoying because he would probably try to talk the whole time. Trevor would probably try to headbutt a wall, and maybe if I'm lucky enough, he would knock himself out. So I guess I would pick Trevor. Oh yeah, you guys heard that right. I'm less annoying than Evan. Nice choice, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Trevor. Boom! Oh, come on. You guys are all just jealous of me. Okay, I'm out of here. But dude, I thought you said you would want to be in a room with me. Yeah, but not this room. Oh, burn! Whatever, he wishes he was as cool as me. Now, ask some questions, bro. I'm sure the fans have so many things they want to know about me. Tazi Gaming asks, who is your favorite soccer team? The one with Messi and Ronaldo. Wait, Trevor, do you not know what teams they're on? No, I do. I just, don't pick favorites. I watch sports because I appreciate the art of it. He doesn't know the teams. Anyway, Johnny Bunn asks, will you ever show your girlfriend in a video? Which one? I've got so many. In fact, one of them is actually sitting in the audience right now. Hi, baby cakes. Love ya. Trevor, there is no audience. We just put in clapping and booing sound effects after we film. Oh, I knew that, dude. She's waiting for me outside. Sure. I'm Currency King asks, where's your mom? Next question, please. But aren't you going to answer the question? I said next question, man. Okay. Avon's World wants to know, who do you hate the most, even though you do like Richard? Dude, I don't hate anyone. A lot of people hate me, though, for some reason. But I don't really care. You know what they say, haters are my motivators. One of your biggest haters is Richard. Richard does not hate me, man. He's my best friend. Ellis asks, why are you obsessed with trying to be friends with Richard? I'm not trying to do anything, bro. I'm already Richard's friend. No, you're not. Richard, dude, what's up, man? Get out of here. But don't you want to answer questions together? Nope. All right. Later, haters. Take a seat, Rich. We want to ask you some questions. Try not to waste my time, please. Darren wants to know, how many crimes have you committed? Are you a cop? No. 95. Wow, that's a lot this week. 95 crimes this week? That's crazy. Well, technically 107 crimes if you count stealing Monster Energy drinks from stores. Kids, don't be like Richard. Amy asks, why do you like Monster Energy drinks? Because they give me energy, which I need when I'm dealing with annoying people like you all day, every day. Rido Wood asks, why do you hate your mom? Because she's annoying. The other day, she made me blueberry pancakes and then said, I love you. I spit the pancakes in her face. Aw, she sounds like a good mom. No way, dude. She knows I like chocolate chip pancakes. She's evil. Alright, well, Chris Riddle wants to know why you don't like anything. Because none of this is real and we're all just puppets in your giant game of chess. What? You heard me. Elvis Leanne asks, how can you do impressions, like in the prank call videos? Because, dude, I'm you. Look, I can talk like you. I can talk like Ned. And I can talk like Billy. Wow, that was an amazing impression. Of course it was. I'm out of here. Once Billy walks in the room, everything gets dumber. See ya. Okay, well, that was Richard. Now, please help me welcome Billy. Thanks, guys. Come on over, Billy. The fans have some questions for you. Oh boy, I love questions. An unnamed user asks, why do you like food so much? Because it makes my tummy stop grumbling. Okay, I guess that's a good enough answer. What's your favorite dessert? Chocolate chip cookies, because they look like mini pepperoni pizzas. Marcos Lopez asks 2 questions. Where's your dad? He's at home, sleeping on the couch. He gets me Pizza Hut every night though, so I like him. And what is your least favorite food? Anything without cheese, sauce, or dough. So basically anything that isn't a pizza? Yeah, I guess so. Rosa says, Billy, you're so clueless. Hey, that's mean. You didn't let me finish. Billy, you're so clueless, but you're pretty strong. Wow, thanks. That's really nice of you. I guess I am pretty strong, but that's all from eating pizza. Okay, Billy, I think we've heard enough about pizza for one episode. But I'm just getting started. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. Dad, I got done early. Is it pizza time yet? Okay. Hopefully you guys ask non-food related questions on the next episode, because I can't take any more of this. You know what? How about we take a break from asking the characters questions and let's ask me some more questions, shall we? Mr. Creator asks 2 questions. He wants to know if I've ever gotten hurt while filming videos and what my filming schedule is like. Well, both of those questions are kind of answered in my vlogs. ToneFrance vlogs, by the way, for anyone who isn't subscribed. But for those of you who don't watch the vlogs, I'll answer that question here. I get hurt all the time. I've just been lucky enough not to have to go to the hospital, knock on wood. In fact, I got hurt while I was filming the all-nighter video. Here's a clip that some of you vlog watchers may have already seen. Whoa, you got bunk beds? Oh, I am so climbing to the top. Ow! Ow! Oh, I gotta take a second. My filming schedule kind of varies from week to week. Some weeks I'm filming, editing, and writing non-stop. But then other weeks I go on vacation. So far in 2024, I've vacationed a lot. I went to Hilton Head, California, the Poconos, Texas, and right now when you're watching this video, I'm gonna be in Costa Rica. But when I don't have vacations scheduled, I usually try to film 2 videos every week. Gaming Squad asks, when will Heroes of the Backyard 3 come out? I have been wanting to film Heroes of the Backyard 3 for so long, but every time I look at the weather app, the weather for the week looks horrible. It's either gonna rain, or it's gonna be windy, or it's gonna snow. Luckily, we're out of those months now. We should be in the months where the weather gets nice. But trust me, the wait for Heroes of the Backyard 3 is gonna be worth it. This video is gonna be crazy. And I already have my ideas for Heroes of the Backyard 4 and 5 lined up. And it's gonna get wild. Experiment With Me asks, do I live in Canada? No. And how do I film in all of these houses? Well, again, this is sort of answered in my vlogs, but I'll also answer it here. I have a lot of family, and my parents are divorced. Right now, I'm filming in the basement of my dad's house, which also doubles as Billy's house. When I'm filming stuff in the main character's house, that's at my mom's house. And then my aunt's house is Trevor's house, my other aunt's house is Mr. Rollyworth's house. There's a bunch of houses that I can go to, and I'm super grateful to have family who lets me film there. Danny asks, will I ever consider using actors for each character? I would love to have actors play all of the characters, but I also think that would kind of take out the charm of it. I think the charm of these videos is the fact that I'm playing all of them, and I can sort of write them how I want and act them the way that I want. But my goal for this channel and for these characters is for them to outlive me. Maybe there can be a cartoon where I could voice Mr. Rollyworth or something. T-Lar asks a fun one. What do I think all of the characters' jobs would be when they grow up? I did a lot of brainstorming for this one, but here's what I wrote. Billy is the most obvious one. He'd be working at Pizza Hut, and he would be super happy about it. Trevor would be a gym teacher, because come on. It's Trevor. Richard would probably be in jail, but if he wasn't in jail, I guess he would be a trash man. Kevin would be a cattle farmer. Evan would be a failed Twitch streamer. Cousin would probably be the writer of a children's show. He would be the most successful of the bunch just because I think it would be funny. Ned would probably be someone who counts money, so an accountant or a banker. And Tone? I like to think Tone would be a businessman. Because I'm Tone and I want Tone to succeed. That was pretty fun. I love answering questions like that. But now, speaking of the characters, let's get back to asking them questions, shall we? Let's bring out the nerdiest boy around. You know him? You probably don't like him. Please welcome Ned. Salutations! Oh man, why doesn't anyone ever clap for me? Because you're annoying. Now come over here, Ned. We've got questions for you. I hope they're well-informed brain teasers. Oh, they definitely are. Riker asks, if you're not a nerd, then what is your definition of a nerd? Well, the dictionary definition is a person who is extremely enthusiastic or knowledgeable about a specific subject. That sounds like you. No, it doesn't. If you say so. Carla asks, how much do you study a day? At least 7 or 8 hours a day. Maybe 10 if I have enough time. Yeah, you're a nerd. Anyway, Ryan asks, what's your favorite movie? Oh, I like the Night at the Museum franchise because it's a mixture of comedy and history, the perfect match. What about video games? Marjorie asks if you would play a video game if it was a learning game. Oh no, I am very anti-video game. However, if there were an educational video game of some kind, like cool math games, I suppose I would give it a try. Wow, I never thought that I would hear Ned say that he would play a video game. That's crazy. Okay, Ned, here's one more question. Captain Blue asks, why do you care so much about your teacher's opinion? Because I look up to my teacher. He's the most knowledgeable person I know, and I want to be just like him. Really? You want to be like Mr. Rollyworth? Oh yeah, he's awesome, and a little bit scary too. Get out of here, Ned. Anyone who wants to be like Mr. Rollyworth is not welcome on my show. Oh geez, okay. You need to learn better manners, young man. Okay, let's bring out a character that people actually want to hear from. He's your favorite cowboy. Please welcome Kevin. Howdy! You ready to answer some questions, Kevin? Oh yeah, let's get her done. The first question is a 3-parter from Denise. Why do you love horses so much? Because my mama likes horses and I'm following in her footsteps. Who is your best friend out of the group? Well, I don't really like to pick favorites, but I would say either Billy or Tone. The other people kind of get on my nerves. I suppose Richard ain't too bad, but he does scare me sometimes. I can see why. What's your favorite food? Ooh, a nice Texas barbecue brisket. Ooh, sounds yummy. Okay, here's another 3-parter from Irene. How are you so cool? Oh shoot, I ain't cool. I'm just a little bit more relaxed than some of my other friends. You're cool, Kevin. You're super cool. Who's stronger, you or your brother Evan? Well, we're twins, so I think we both have equal strength. He's being humble. He is way stronger than Evan. Why are you always so kind? I don't know. I just think kindness is important. I want to live in a better place. And I think that if I spread kindness, then kindness will come back my way. You're so kind, Kevin. But Brooklyn Mailski noticed a time where you weren't too nice. They ask in Extreme Hide and Seek 3, why did you call everyone dummies? Because they're dummies and they know it. Just because I want to be kind doesn't mean I need to be kind all the time. It kinda does. Anyway, Brogan asks, do you really love your brother Evan even though he's a turtle? I am not a turtle! Even though Evan can be a little annoying, I do love him because he's my brother. Aw, that's sweet, but it's super easy to love me because I'm awesome. That's a lie. Get out of here, Kevin. It's my time for the spotlight. All right. See you later, fellas. Oh, man. I hate when it's Evan's turn. You know, I can hear everything you say about me, and I do have feelings. Sorry, Evan, but it's true. Let's just get this over with, I guess. Sean asks, why are you so grumpy? I'm grumpy because I'm not playing video games. When I'm gaming, I'm in my happy place. Really? Because you throw temper tantrums a lot on Evan Plays. They are not temper tantrums. They are controlled freakouts. You can believe whatever you want, but we all know the truth. Speaking of video games, Max Gaming Blogs asks, what's your favorite video game of all time? Ooh, that's a tough one, because I love every single video game that was ever invented. But if I had to pick one, I would probably choose Minecraft, because I can create anything I can imagine, and I can imagine some wild things. It's beautiful. I've seen your creations. They aren't impressive. How do you feel about Five Nights at Freddy's? I hate it. Well, Wacko Ball asks, if you met Freddy Fazbear, how would you defeat him? Well, first I would challenge him to a duel. If he denies the duel, then he's a coward, and I will strike him down when he least expects it. If he accepts my duel, then I will chop off all 4 limbs with one single stroke. Would you do that to Mickey Mouse too? Mickey Mouse? How dare you mention his name? Anime Girl wants to know why you're scared of Mickey Mouse. Because he's a giant rodent with a high-pitched voice. I saw him in Disney World one time and he was taller than me. If you saw him in person, you would freak out too. I've seen him before, and I'm not scared of him at all. In fact, I invited him on the show. Come on out, Mickey. Hi, pal! I've been wanting to do that all day. Thanks, Richard. No problem. All right, I think we have time for one more guest. He's short, he's young, and he's dumb. Please welcome Little Johnny. Hi! We've got some big questions for you, little guy. Do you think you can handle it? Probably not, but let's see. Biss VR asks, what inspired you to get the M&M costume? One day I was eating M&Ms and I thought it would be fun to become one. Well, that's a simple answer. FaZe Edits asks, what do you want to be when you grow up? An M&M? You realize you can't actually be an M&M, right? I can be whatever I want. That's what my mommy used to say. Speaking of your mom, Lambo asks, what happened to your parents? Well, I was told that they went to the zoo, but now people are telling me that they died. But I can't confirm if that's true or not, because I haven't seen their hair. Their hair? What do you mean? People say they died. They dyed their hair, so it must be a different color. Oh, no. Okay, let's just skip this question. Egg Bricks asks, who gave you Danny the shark puppet? It was a mysterious man hiding in the shadows. All I saw was his hand. I don't know what he looks like. But he can have Danny back for all I care. Danny is not my friend anymore. Hot Wheels asks, what are you gonna do now that you don't have your shark puppet? Well, I don't have any friends anymore. Danny was my only friend, but he's evil, and I don't want evil friends. I want a nice friend. So hopefully I can get a new friend soon who's nice. Yeah, I hope so. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Okay, you can go now. Oh, okay. Well, that concludes the question segment of the show. Now, before we end, let's take a look at some fan art. This one is from my buddy Zach, and these two are from 5797.Jonathan. These two are from DragonBall.Jojo10. This one is from Vladiva C. These two are from Aiden Jordan Templeton. This one is from Mini Main Skins Superfan _Carter7. This one is from Luke Green at Luke _musical _theater. This one is from Kate H _83's son. This one is from DelCid3938. This one is from Grant. This one is from Raven. This one is from Across Leon 11. These three are from Blue Ninja 12. And this one is from Vita Vakaliuk. If you have fan art you want to send to me, send them to my DMs at ToneFrance on Instagram. And if your question wasn't answered on this show, don't fret. Leave a comment down below and maybe it'll get answered on Tone's Talk Show episode 6. And don't forget, you can get merch at ToneFrance.shop. And you can see a ton of behind the scenes stuff on my vlog channel, ToneFrance Vlogs. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Tone's Talk Show. Ba-dum-ba-dum. See ya!